According to UNICEF, 86% of children worldwide experienced violent methods of discipline in the years 2005 and 2006. Since I was spanked as a child, I felt that my children need to be spanked. My children are very unhappy when they are spanked or yelled at. This is something that I try my hardest not to do. Disciplining children in an appropriate way has many side effects for the children and for their parents. Today I would like to give you some information about the following. What is considered inappropriate for disciplining children, alternatives to disciplining your children, and benefits that the parents and the child get from using these alternatives. There are many ways to discipline children, but some ways you might think are okay and are really hurting you and your child. Any physical punishment, which includes spanking, hitting, slapping, causes emotional damage and scars to both the parent and child. Physical punishment teaches children to lie and sneak around behind your back in order to avoid punishment. The normal types of punishment that are used every day include taking the child's allowance away, sending the child to bed 30 minutes early, when a child is being mentally abused, this includes putting down the child by name-calling, or even when a parent withholds affection from their child. Just because there are so many wrong ways to discipline your child, this does not mean that there are not any alternatives to disciplining your child. Giving a timeout that is 1 minute per year of age is a suitable amount of time for children. Establishing sets of rules help provide stability for your children. Rules also encourage learning, growth, and self-control. If a child makes a mess in the kitchen, then the best way for them to learn is to let them clean it up themselves. This will give them self-discipline, and more than likely they will not make the mess again. Always be positive instead of saying, "How many times do I need to tell you to brush your teeth?" Say, "Go brush your teeth and let me know when you're done so I can tuck you in." These are the ages: 0 to 2 years, 3 to 5 years, 6 to 8 years, and 13 and up. These are the positive alternatives for each age. 0 to 2 years, calmly saying no, short timeouts. 3 to 5 years, explain the consequences to your child, reward good behaviors, and also timeouts can be used. For 6 to 8 years, use natural consequences. 13 and up, have set rules, take away privileges, and give teenagers some control. When a parent or grandparent uses the more positive alternatives to disciplining their child, then the parent and the child has better behavior. Positive alternatives to discipline help your child develop responsibility and have a positive self-concept. These positive alternatives also help your child learn to problem-solve ways of getting more rewards for having good behavior. Positive discipline helps maintain a positive relationship between the child and parent. Always use positive alternatives to discipline. Your child and you will be happier. Giving timeouts, 1 minute per year of age, is an appropriate amount of time for all ages. Establishing rules that are easy for your child to follow helps the child remember them. If a child makes a mess, let them clean it up. Always be positive, even if your child does something wrong. So today we have learned the negative ways of disciplining children, the positive ways of disciplining children, and the benefits of using the positive alternatives to discipline. To prevent your child from being a negative person or from being well disciplined, make sure to use the more positive ways of disciplining your child. There are always benefits from positivity.